As we're working to calm the waves of our mind, working with that chitta, vritti, nirodha, we start to realize the role that our ego is playing in keeping us separate from the divinity that we truly are. And when we are operating in ways of greed, whether that's for material things, for money, for people's attention, these are self-serving, egotistical movements. And when you look at somebody like the current president here in the United States, they are operating purely in this sense of ego. There is no connection or even realization that there's some form of divinity within them that they can connect with. And unfortunately, that's the way that most of the people running governments work, especially here in the United States. The people here that run this country do not operate in a sense of compassion. They do not operate in this empathetic way of supporting people. They work in a way that serves themselves, that serves their egos. And we can see that as an example for how we can look at ourselves, how we can look and reflect on how our egos play. It's probably nowhere near that level of complete absorption in the ego, but we still have these constant desires for physical, monetary gratifications that lead us away from our true connection. And this is where the practice helps. If you sit in meditation, you can kind of watch these waves of the mind, and this is what we're hoping happens. That as we see these waves of the mind, we start to see the spaces between. We start to see our connection to the ego, which is our lower self, to the connection to the higher self, our true divinity, our Atman, our soul. That is the ultimate goal, to move away from this feeling of separateness and move into that feeling of connectedness, moving away from distraction to attention. Step by step, breath by breath, we slowly move away from this sense of ego to our sense of divinity. Hopefully you find something useful in this. And as always, namaste.